The Morning Bread Aroma. Chapter 1. A Sleepy Yawn. Sue was 4 years old, with curly hair that bounced when she walked and big eyes that sparkled like morning dew. Every night, she hugged her soft bear named Pudding and whispered,
"Good night. Tomorrow will be bright."
But this morning, something special happened. Before Sue even opened her eyes, she smelled it. She wrinkled her little nose.
Something smells warm.
It wasn't the smell of flowers from the garden. It wasn't the smell of soap from her bubble bath. It was something richer, sweeter, cozier. Sue yawned a big sleepy yawn, rolled over in her bed, and whispered,
"I smell bread."
Her tummy gave a tiny growl, as if agreeing, "Yes, bread, bread, bread." Chapter 2. The Aroma Adventure. Sue hopped out of bed, her toes pattering on the wooden floor. She tiptoed through the hallway, following the invisible trail of scent. Sniff, sniff. Step, step. The smell grew stronger. It was like a hug made of flour and sunshine.
"Where are you, bread?"
Sue whispered, as if the bread might answer. Down the stairs she went. Her bear Pudding bounced in her arms. Together they sniffed again. Sniff, sniff. Step, step. And there it was, Mama in the kitchen, wearing her blue apron, pulling something golden and round out of the oven.
"Mama, is that the morning smell?"
Sue exclaimed, eyes wide. Mama laughed softly.
"Yes, Sue, that's the morning bread aroma."
Chapter 3. What is aroma? Sue tiltede her head.
Aroma? What is that?
Mama placed the bread on the counter, steam swirling like little clouds.
Aroma means smell, my dear, a special smell that makes you feel something.
Sue thought hard.
Like when I smell strawberries, I feel happy?
Exactly. And when you smell the sea, you feel calm.
Mama said, smiling.
Aroma is how your nose tells stories.
Sue's eyes grew rounder.
So my nose is telling me a story now?
Yes, the story of bread.
Sue pressed her nose close to the bread.
This story smells delicious.
Chapter 4. Waiting for the bread. Sue wanted to eat the bread right away. She reached out her little hand, but Mama gently shook her head.
Not yet, Sue. The bread is very hot.
But my tummy says now.
Sue protested, holding her belly. Mama knelt beside her.
Sometimes, the best things ask us to wait. Waiting is part of enjoying.
Sue frowned. Waiting was hard. She tapped her foot. She hugged Pudding tight.
How long?
Just a little while. While we wait, would you like to learn how bread is made?
Mama said kindly. Sue's eyes sparkled again.
Yes, yes, yes.
Chapter 5. The Story of Bread. Mama sat Sue at the table and began to tell the tale.
First, bread begins with tiny grains of wheat. Farmers grow them in golden fields. The wheat is ground into flour.
Sue imagined herself running through a golden field, chasing butterflies.
Then we mix flour with water, yeast, and a little salt.
Mama continued. Sue wiggled her fingers.
Like mixing mud pies?
Mama laughed.
Yes, but tastier. We knead the dough, push, fold, stretch so it becomes strong.
Sue pushed her hands on the table, pretending to knead.
Push, fold, stretch.
After that, the dough rests. It grows big and puffy because of the yeast.
Sue puffed up her cheeks.
Like a balloon.
And finally, we bake it in the oven. The heat makes it golden, crispy outside, soft inside. That's when the aroma fills the house.
Sue sighed happily.
I love the bread story.
Chapter 6. Sue, the Little Baker.
Can I make bread too?
Sue asked eagerly. Mama thought for a moment.
Yes, we can make a small dough ball just for you.
She gave Sue a tiny bowl of flour, water, and yeast. Sue plunged her little hands in, giggling as flour puffed into the air like snow.
Push, fold, stretch. Push, fold, stretch.
Sue sang. Pudding watched from the chair, his button eyes dusted with flour. After a while, Sue's dough sat in a small bowl.
Will it grow too?
Yes, even little dough can grow, just like little Sue.
Sue beamed. She liked that. Chapter 7. Sharing the Bread. At last, Mama sliced the big bread. The crust crackled, the inside soft and steaming. She placed a warm piece on a plate for Sue. Sue took a tiny bite.
It tastes like happiness.
Would you like to share some with Papa and Grandma later?
Sue nodded quickly.
Yes, bread tastes even better when we share.
So Sue carefully carried a small basket. She placed slices inside, covering them with a napkin to keep them cozy.
Good morning, bread. You're going to make people smile.
She whispered to each slice. Chapter 8. A Neighborly Surprise. That afternoon, Sue and Mama went outside with their basket. The sun was warm, the birds chirped. On the way, Sue saw Mr. Lee, their elderly neighbor, watering his flowers.
Hello, Mr. Lee. Would you like some morning bread?
Mr. Lee's face lit up.
Oh, how kind. Fresh bread is the best gift.
Sue handed him a slice.
It has aroma.
She explained proudly. Mr. Lee chuckled.
Yes, I can smell it already. Thank you, Sue.
Chapter 9. Sue's Discovery. That night, after her bath, Sue snuggled into bed with Pudding. She thought about the bread aroma again. Her nose had told her a story that morning. A story of warmth, patience, sharing, and love. She whispered to Pudding,
Maybe every smell has a story. Tomorrow I'll listen with my nose again.
Sue closed her eyes, hugging Pudding tightly. The last thing she remembered was the cozy memory of the morning bread aroma, wrapping her dreams like a soft blanket. And in her dreams, golden fields of wheat stretched forever. And little Sue skipped happily with her basket of bread, sharing smiles wherever she went. Chapter 10. Good Night, Bread. The stars twinkled outside. Mama peeked into Sue's room and kissed her forehead.
Good night, my little baker.
Sue, half asleep, mumbled.
Good night, bread aroma.
And with that, she drifted into the sweetest dreams.